Some pretty incredible news coming out today. It is a mess. I'm going to be sharing with you guys the latest, as ever since Joe Biden announced that he is going to be withdrawing from his candidacy in the 2024 elections, the Democratic Party has been divided. We are hearing that some are backing Kamala Harris, but former President Barack Obama coming out and denying Harris an endorsement. And the rumor mill is spinning. We're not really sure what is accurate and what is not, but I'm going to be sharing with you what is coming out. And it turns out the rumors so far have been accurate. We heard rumors earlier in the week. I shared with you that anonymous tips were coming out that Biden would be withdrawing within the coming days, likely by Sunday. And it turns out that was 100% accurate. Now, what we're also hearing is that Michelle Obama is going to be entering the race. That is why they're saying Obama is not endorsing Harris. Michelle Obama could be throwing her hat in the ring. Now, they're saying that they're going to be asking for an open contest coming up here. Now, this is what we had heard from the rumor mill before as well, was that Biden would not be officially endorsing Kamala Harris. Now, we did hear later on he came out and said that he would support her. However, Obama saying, no, we need an open contest. In addition to that, several other Democrats, I'm going to be mentioning some highly influential members of Congress on the Democratic side, not coming out and endorsing Kamala Harris. Now, however, we are hearing that she has been endorsed by the Clintons, and a lot of people speculating that that is because her VP pick could be Hillary Clinton here. The rumor mill is spinning on that as well. We're going to be hearing exactly who it is that she picks. We're also hearing it could be governors from other states that have not yet been named. So that could be the VP pick for Kamala Harris, but we're hearing that she has already started releasing campaign ads. As we've heard, this has been in the works for a couple days. They were just waiting for how they were going to come out with the news that it would come out today. So likely the past couple of days, the Harris team has been preparing for this. Those ads are now coming out all over today, and we're going to be seeing who the VP pick is. Now, as I mentioned, Obama is saying open endorsement for anybody that wants to come in. They just want the right nominee that can beat former President Donald Trump. And we're hearing Michelle Obama could be coming out here very soon. Now, in addition to that, Senator Joe Manchin is coming out and saying that he might come back to the Democratic Party so he could run as well. And also tomorrow is going to be the official speech coming out from Kamala Harris that she will be running for president. So a whole bunch of stuff coming out right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, as the Democratic Party is divided. Kamala Harris endorsed by the Clintons. We're hearing that Hillary could be the VP. Obama says no to Harris, says we need an open contest. People saying that's because Michelle Obama is coming back. Joe Manchin saying he might make a run for president as well. And the official announcement coming out tomorrow from Kamala Harris that she's going to be running in the 2024 elections against former President Donald Trump, but that is not yet backed by all of the Democratic Party. We're going to be seeing what's going on here. Tons of rumors coming out, and it turns out so far the rumors have been true. We're going to be seeing what actually unfolds. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest of this, as today has been absolutely incredible. July 21st, 2024, President Joe Biden making history, dropping out of the race. And things are absolutely a mess all over the place. It is going down. It's already going down. It's taking place right now. It is absolutely insane. Now, let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to be the Democratic ticket? Who's going to be the main person? Is it going to be Harris and Hillary? Or Harris and somebody else? Is it going to be Michelle Obama? Obama, they're saying. Now, I shared with you this yesterday, that Biden came out and blasted Obama, was absolutely furious, and said, let me tell you something right now. Obama is the puppet master behind the scenes in the Democratic Party. He's pulling the strings, and he's the one pushing me out. This coming out from Biden just yesterday. And he was furious with Obama, and he said that Obama is the one doing it. Now, if that is the case, and we're hearing that Obama is saying he wants an open contest, and he's endorsing this process, and we're going to be seeing what unfolds here. That means that anybody could jump into the ticket. And we're hearing that that is because they could be planning the introduction of Michelle Obama and also Joe Manchin. So we're going to be seeing. So let me know. Do you think it's going to be Kamala that's going to be on the ticket? Is it going to be Michelle Obama? Or is it going to be Joe Manchin? Or is it going to be somebody else? Right now, the Democratic Party, it is a mess. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Curious to see who people think will be going against former President Donald Trump. I see somebody saying they think it's going to be Michelle Obama. Another person saying Kamala Harris. Somebody saying Big Mike, Michelle Obama. Wow, a lot of them coming in. There's some people saying they think it's going to be Hillary. Yeah, they're saying that this endorsement, strongly supported by Hillary Clinton, they're saying that she's coming back as well. Democrats left and right coming out. It is a frenzy to see who is going to be replacing Joe Biden right now. Absolutely incredible, you guys. Now, let me go ahead and share with you the latest, because I want to make sure that you guys get the actual information, the words coming out from the sources. These are all linked in the description below, so that way you can see the latest. And do me a favor, I see we've got 1,714 people with me live in the room with the breaking news. Do me a favor, hit that like button. If we get half of the room to hit the like button, that would be roughly like, I think, 850 likes. Can I get 500 people that appreciate the breaking news updates to hit that like button for me very quickly? Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date. It's totally free. Why not? And also links in the description below, that just in case things go nuts, you have resources available for you down below. We've got lists of items to be prepared. We heard that there could be cyber attacks. Who knows what could happen? It's an election year. Things are nuts. Don't be scared. Be prepared. Be ready. We've got resources, some of them even free for you, down in the description. But let me go ahead and share with you the latest on this. Now, first up, let's go ahead and talk about Barack Obama coming on the scene, endorsing the open nomination process, while the Clintons are endorsing Harris. The Clintons want Harris. Obama's back to the open process, they said. Reliable Prepper, thank you so much for supporting the channel. He says, who do you think that they're going to be putting in? Who do I think? I have no idea. But I knew that Harris. So here's the thing with Harris. Harris has got the funding. So all of Biden's funding that was locked up, frozen by the super PAC, and I had mentioned this to a lot of people, when the money had spoken and said, we want Biden off of the ticket, I felt like that was the end of the line for him. That was the end. When the money spoke and said that it will be withheld from the Democratic Party and their advertisements, that was when it was coming to an end. Now, that money can be transferred to Harris, they're saying legally, because she's on the Biden-Harris ticket. So she's already got all of that funding ready to roll. But if they are, in fact, saying that Obama is the puppet master behind things, that he's really the major force, him, and you're going to be seeing here who else as well, and he is unified with this individual, man, then that makes me think Michelle Obama could be coming back. Now, we will see, but let's go ahead and get you this article linked in the description below. This one coming out from Politico just a little while ago says that former President Barack Obama has endorsed an open Democratic primary process at the convention next month, less than an hour after former President Bill Clinton endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris for president. I have extraordinary confidence that the leaders of our party will be able to create a process from which an outstanding nominee emerges, Obama said in a statement, which did not mention Harris. I believe that Joe Biden's vision of a generous, prosperous, and united America that provides opportunity for everyone will be on full display at the Democratic Convention in August. Now, earlier Sunday, a joint statement between Clinton and former Secretary of the State 2016 Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton said that the two were backing Harris. Now is the time to support Kamala Harris and fight with everything that we've got to elect her. Their statements came soon after President Joe Biden announced that he would not be seeking re-election, and he endorsed Harris to replace him at the top of the ticket. Harris announced shortly after that with Biden's support, she would seek the Democratic nomination. Now, the Democratic National Convention starts August 19th in Chicago. Both former presidents Obama and Clinton thanked Biden, who served as Obama's vice president, for the current president's services. Now, in his statement, Obama wrote about picking Biden as his running mate and said that the president had every right to run for re-election and finish the job that he started. Wow. After they're saying that he was throwing him under the bus, telling him that he needed to go. Yesterday, Biden coming out and saying that Obama is the puppet master. He's forcing me out. Obama comes out today in a statement and he says that Biden has every right to run for re-election and finish the job that he started. He said, I also know that Joe has never backed down from a fight. for him to look at the political landscape and decide that he should pass the torch to a new nominee is surely one of the toughest things that he had to do in his life. Now, so it is official, as we've been sharing here in the channel since I think Thursday when the information was leaked out, and I shared it with you that there were rumors that he would be quitting, but it was not official, but it pretty much sounded like it was going to happen. Well, it is now done. Now, listen to this. This coming out 1 hour ago. So this just at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Mark your calendars. Vice President Kamala Harris will deliver remarks at the White House event on the South Lawn at 11:30 a.m. Monday tomorrow. So I'll be sure to cover that for you guys tomorrow at 11:30 a.m., marking her first public appearance since Joe Biden has ended his re-election bid and he has endorsed her as the Democratic nominee. The occasion is a celebration of NCAA championship teams and otherwise routine events that will now take on historic national importance. So that is going to be tomorrow at 11:30. We're going to be hearing from Vice President Kamala Harris, who will be running for the presidency in 2024, but she does not have all the endorsements. Now, listen to this. Important Democrats that are mum on Harris, she is not getting support from these big names. And these big names, if you don't have the support of some of these people, it's going to be tough. Anybody who knows politics knows that it is very strategic. Now, I'm going to get into this here in just a second, but do me a favor. I see we've got 2,228 people live with me in the room with the breaking news. Take a second, hit that like button. If that could get 200 more people that could hit the like button, that would be 1,000 likes. That would be awesome. Just helps spread this out further. Now, listen to this. Important Democrats mum on Harris. 4 of the party's most influential figures issued statements praising Mr. Biden, but stayed silent on Ms. Harris, including former President Barack Obama, who was said to be maintaining a neutral stance that he took during the 2020 primaries, while many Democrats on Capitol Hill rallied around Ms. Harris. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Representative Hakeem Jeffries, the New York Democrat who leads the party in Congress, and Representative Nancy Pelosi of California, the former Speaker of the House, stayed silent on Kamala Harris. Wow. Former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, one of the top strategists, if not the top strategist in the House of Representatives in Congress, she is not endorsing Kamala Harris. Chuck Schumer, the Senate Majority Leader at this time, Hakeem Jeffries, big names, and also we heard the puppet master as spoken by Joe Biden, which is Barack Obama. None of these top influential members of Congress are backing Harris. That is going to be tough for Harris. So, man, not getting a whole lot of support on this. Kimmy GTZ, thank you for the $2 super chat. Fact is that Trump never started a war while in office. That is very true. And thank you for that $2 super chat. I will continue to keep you up to date. Kitties and puppies for Trump, says Cat Scratch. All right. So right now, Harris is missing a lot of these endorsements. Now, listen to this. Harris does pick up endorsements from the following people. Mr. Biden's endorsement of Ms. Harris set off a flood of support from his fellow Democrats, among them Bill and Hillary Clinton. Now, just so you know, I'm not saying that this is confirmed, but there are rumors coming out that it is because Hillary could be on the ticket with Harris. It could be Harris Clinton, Hillary being her VP, the former Secretary of the State of the Democratic nominee in 2016. Governor Gavin Newsom of California and Josh Shapiro of Pennsylvania, they're saying, have also endorsed Harris. Now, we're hearing that neither of those will likely be on the ticket with Harris. Newsom and Shapiro likely will not be on there, but we will see. This is just coming out. A lot of news reports coming out. They're saying that this information is being leaked, just like we had heard several days ago that Biden was going to be stepping down. Now, both of whom had been seen as potential contenders themselves. They also backed her. And just so you know, if they're backing her, it makes it less likely that they're going to become contenders. Those that are not backing her means that they likely have somebody else in mind. So Gavin Newsom, Josh Shapiro, the Clintons, those are names that are likely not going to try to run for the presidency against Harris. Both of whom they said could have been potential contenders themselves. They have now backed Harris. as did a number of high-profile lawmakers, including the leaders of three major power centers of Capitol Hill, the Progressive Caucus, the Congressional Black Caucus, and the centrist New Democrats. And again, as I mentioned, though, former Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, and Barack Obama, none of them endorsing Harris. She does not have the backing from those individuals. Now, in addition to that, listen to this. We've got another potential contender against Harris, Senator Joe Manchin. Eyes coming back to the Democratic Party to throw his hat in as a potential presidential bid. That is right. This coming out today as well. People jumping on the opportunity to run against former President Donald Trump. Listen to this. This one coming out from Axios today. Senator Joe Manchin is considering re-registering as a Democrat and entering the 2024 presidential race. Axios has learned Manchin left the party in May, but could see an opening to run as a moderate option after President Biden withdrew from the race on Sunday today. Manchin is considering coming back to the party and putting his name into the running for the Democratic nomination. Two sources familiar with his thinking told Axios. The West Virginia centrist is retiring from the Senate when his term ends in January. But the big picture, Democrats on Sunday, they rushed to coalesce around Vice President Kamala Harris, but it's still not certain that she will be the nominee. Manchin notably split with the Biden White House, especially in the last 2 years. The lawmaker said in May that when he left the Democratic Party, that the country's national politics are broken, and neither party is willing to compromise to find common grounds. He flirted with an independent presidential bid earlier this year. And here's the context. Manchin, he's 76 years old, is a lifelong, until recently, moderate Democrat who carried a critical Senate seat in a red state for the party. He also served 2 terms as a Democratic governor in West Virginia. He continued to caucus with Senate Democrats even after he left the party back in May. Manchin earlier Sunday called on Biden to leave the race. So we had actually heard from him saying for Biden to step down, saying on CNN's State of the Union that it was time to pass the torch to a new generation. Manchin would struggle to find any backing from more liberal Democrats, making a bid to unite the party a long shot. So I got to agree with that opinion from Axios. And again, that's just an opinion that if Manchin were to try to run as the president here, which they're saying that he's thinking about doing, he did not sit well with a lot of his party. He had a lot of conflict with a lot of people. And I think him getting support from fellow members of the Democratic Party, it just seems unlikely. He has not positioned himself well in the past couple of years. Very controversial individual, not supporting a lot of the Democratic items, being a part of major issues, as you'll recall back with those stimulus packages, blocking a lot of the stimulus checks, a lot of the provisions, the child tax credits, things like that, that got tossed out or reduced as a result directly of Senator Joe Manchin. People like AOC, Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden, furious with Joe Manchin, and I'm sure they have not forgotten about that, him causing issues with their legislation that they had proposed. JWTV, thank you for the $5 super chat. No election. There's going to be a tax in September. Sheriff Source is my last vid titled September Global Chaos. Insiders Expose the Plan. Thank you for sharing that, JWTV. I wish you the best on your channel. Thank you for the $5 super chat. And as information comes out on anything, I will be sure to share it here on the channel. Also, Gary, thank you so much for that super chat as well. $5. Clinton will be the VP as the Clintons and the Soros are joining families by marriage. Yes, actually, I heard that they said that Soros has endorsed Harris as well on the ticket. George Soros, the Clintons, they are all backing Harris now. So, man, absolutely incredible news. And let's see here. Here's what else to know. Biden has backed Harris. He has a sudden withdrawal from the elections. There is uncertainty looming over the party. And let's see here. Donors and voters react. Billionaires and major donors quickly flocked to Miss Harris. And that is the thing that she has on her side, is the money, but it doesn't sound like she has the support. While Democratic voters respond to Mr. Biden's exit with a mix of relief and optimism, the leading site processing Democratic donations, ActBlue, raised more than $50 million for Democrats on Sunday to date. Wow. So the money is pouring in for Harris, according to the New York Times analysis. It was the single biggest day for online Democratic contributions since the 2020 elections. Now, here's a look at how Vice President polls against Donald Trump. What we're hearing is that she is not winning. She is not winning against Trump, according to the polls. So that is probably why the Obamas strategically are thinking we should do an open candidacy to get the best person in there, because right now she is not winning against Trump either. Neither was Biden. They were saying there was no chance whatsoever. Now, praises come out for Biden after weeks of deep concern about his age and his ability to win again roiled the party. Democrats hailed Mr. Biden's accomplishments as president. Ms. Harris praised his big heart, while 4 governors who have been mentioned as possible nominees applauded his legacy. Mr. Biden's son, Hunter, said that unconditional love had been his father's North Star. Jill Biden, the First Lady, responded to her husband's statement with only a heart emoji. Here's a look at what will be Mr. Biden's legacy with a hyperlink. Now, also, Donald Trump reacts. Mr. Trump seized a moment to criticize Mr. Biden, saying that he was never fit to be president. And he denounced the Washington political establishment and the news media, saying they did everything they could to protect him. Now, let me know your thoughts. In addition to that, saw articles coming out today that in addition to him saying he's not going to be running for the presidency in 2024, I think it was Mike Johnson I saw on the cover of the article, as they said that Republicans are now saying in addition to him not running, he should also just resign. Just end his presidency now. If he's not fit to run for another 4 years, is he fit to run for the rest of his term? Let me know your thoughts. Should Biden just outright not only quit his candidacy for the 2024 elections, but should he also resign as president as well? Man, let me know your thoughts. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that he will do that. I don't think that that's the case. I don't think he will step down and let Harris take over for the rest of the time. But that's what some Republicans are saying, is that he should just outright leave the White House. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think that he should outright leave the White House? If you think yes, put yes in the comments. If you think no, put no. But I'd be curious, should he just outright up and leave, not even finish his 4 years? People are saying no. There's a couple of people saying yes. Some people saying, yeah, quit. Very fascinating. It's split across the room. Some people are saying yes, get him out of there. Some people are saying no. Now, I got to tell you, as I mentioned, the Democrats are divided on what the ticket should look like as we enter into 2024. Obama is back on the scene, apparently calling the shots. That's what we heard yesterday from Joe Biden. Democrats are divided as Obama, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries are amongst those that are not endorsing Harris. And we're hearing that's because they are paving the way for Michelle Obama to return. Now, that's the rumor mill. We will see whether this does or does not happen. I will be sure to let you guys know here on the channel. But they're saying that the Clintons and Soros are coming out and they are endorsing Harris. And also the rumors coming out that is because very soon Harris is going to be announcing Clinton as her VP, or they're saying potentially it could be another governor that has been less vocal around the elections. So they're saying they don't think it's going to be Newsom or Shapiro. Also, Obama is saying that it needs to be open to anybody. Joe Manchin saying that he wants to run as president, that he could be coming back here very soon. And again, tomorrow at 11:30 a.m., there is going to be the official statement, the announcement coming out from Kamala Harris that she's going to be making her 2024 presidential run. So it is getting intense, you guys. Absolutely incredible. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now, also, I see we've got 2,681 people live with me in the room. Do me a favor. I actually just need 12 more likes. We could have 1,300 likes, about half of the room hits the like button. That would be half the room liking it. And all this does is spread it out further. I appreciate it a ton. And as always, as I mentioned, all these I cite all the sources. They are linked in the description for you guys, so that way you can see everything that I'm referencing. And right now, it seems like a lot of the rumors have been accurate. I've been sharing with you guys. I try to emphasize, okay, this is what they're saying, but it has not been confirmed. And it's turning out a lot of this stuff is accurate. They're saying that anonymous sources were coming out this week from the Democratic Party, senior Democratic officials, members of Congress coming out anonymously, leaking to the media what is happening, letting them know, get ready. Biden's going to be stepping down. Kamala is going to be announced as the VP. She's not getting support and backing. There's going to be an open contest for the DNC in August. And man, it looks like the rumors were true. So now I feel like I definitely want to make sure that whatever happens with these, if the articles are coming out, that there is leaked information, they could be accurate, they could be not, but we need to stay on top of these because these are turning out to be true. And so we're still not even sure who it is that Trump's going to be debating. We don't know who is on the Democratic ticket. And what's crazy is that this was actually something that was said before, as you'll recall, during the Republican debates by Vivek Ramaswamy. Vivek called it. He said, listen, we know that Joe Biden being on the ticket in 2024 is a farce. The Democrats need to come out and tell the truth. They need to let us know who is going to be their nominee. Is it going to be Gavin Newsom or is it going to be Michelle Obama? This is literally exactly what Vivek had said. And wow, he called it. He called it months ago. Absolutely incredible, you guys. And let me know who you think it's going to be. Is it going to be Obama? Is it going to be Harris? Is it going to be Manchin? I don't think it's going to be Manchin, as I mentioned, to be honest, but I think it could be Harris. I think it could be Obama. Somebody said Michelle Obama versus Kamala Harris. I would choose Michelle Obama, says Rick Tercel. Okay, the man says Steve Ram for president. Somebody said, please not Newsom. No, Newsom, they're saying, is not going to be throwing his, he's not going to be running for the candidate. Some people are saying they think it's Frosty Gray is saying they think it's going to be Michelle Obama. I see somebody saying, doesn't matter who it is, that Trump is going to win. We will see. Now, let me know your thoughts. Do you think, regardless, that Trump will win? They're saying that they want to pick the best candidate, and here's why. Because they've done the polls, and according to the polls, you guys, Trump beats Biden. Trump beats Harris. Trump beats Newsom. Trump beats, I was going to say Clinton, but I don't think they polled Clinton. This is like a whole new thing with Clinton. The only person they think that Trump does not beat is Michelle Obama. So that's why they're saying, I think they want to have this open contest because they want to get somebody in there that they think can beat Trump. They want to make sure that they can maintain control in Congress of the presidency. And also, they control right now the Senate, and they don't want to lose seats in the House. And that is why we were hearing Pelosi was pushing so hard, they said, for Biden to get out, because they were losing over $90 million from the super PAC on advertisement campaign funds. And that's not just Biden. That's for everybody. That's for all the states. All those commercials and ads that they run, they were going to lose out on that for their candidates. So they were going to there was going to be a red wave. They were saying they were going to lose tons of funds if Biden stayed on the ticket. And they are saying that the number one person, and that they believe that this is what they're saying. This is the rumors now. It's not official. They're saying that Barack Obama is calling for open candidacy because they know that Michelle Obama right now is the only person that is polling strong enough, they believe, to beat Trump. So they are preparing to pave the way for Michelle Obama. So the Obamas are back, and they're saying the puppet masters behind the scenes. That was the words used by Joe Biden. And absolutely incredible, you guys. We're going to be seeing what's going on with all of this. Somebody's saying, is this info wars? No, this is just so all my sources are cited in the description. So this is coming out from Politico, from Axios, and I'm also looking at the New York Times. So these are the articles that I'm referencing for you guys. Man, we will see you guys. I will keep you up to date. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if there are others sharing the same information I am as well, because It's all over the news. It's everywhere. And we had heard the warning of this coming several days ago. We had heard the leaked information that Biden was going to be exiting the ticket. He was going to make his official announcement. They said that they were just trying to figure out what was the best way to do it to save face, how he was going to be stepping down. The entire time, you guys, we had heard the Biden administration saying, no, he's staying on the ticket. He's going to be campaigning next week. He's not going anywhere. And I had said it in the last live stream. Somebody is not telling the truth. And I asked, who do you think is telling the truth? Is Biden going to be staying or is he going to be quitting? Do you believe the anonymous sources that are coming out behind the scenes? They're saying they're senior Democratic members of Congress that are in the middle of these conversations. And they said at this very moment, the Biden family is meeting with Biden. He's quarantining for his COVID case in Delaware. But really what's going on is the family is discussing with him the best exit strategy for him at this time, that he's not going to be running. That was what we had heard from the rumors. But on the other hand, we had heard Biden, the Biden administration, all of them coming out saying he's not going anywhere, that he's going to run and he's going to be back on the campaign trail next week. Turns out the Biden administration was the one that was not accurate, not providing the truth. It turned out that those anonymous sources, those members of Congress that were coming out and saying to the media that this is coming, they were telling the truth, you guys, that was accurate, that Biden was stepping down. So now, man, the rumors are circulating that Michelle Obama is preparing to make her announcement. We will see that is the real reason why Barack Obama, and Biden said this yesterday in a fit of fury and rage, that Obama is pulling the strings behind the scenes, getting ready to set things up. In addition to that, Harris not getting his support, Pelosi not getting his support, Hakeem Jeffries not getting his support, getting Harris's support, Chuck Schumer not supporting Harris, all of them not supporting her. Why? Makes you think, because they're going to be announcing their endorsement for another candidate coming soon, and we're hearing that could be Michelle Obama. Now, in addition to that, as I mentioned, Joe Manchin saying that he might take a stab at it as well. But to be honest, like I said, I don't necessarily think that he is going to get the backing that he would like, just leaving a really bad taste in the mouths of a lot of Democrats with some of the maneuvers that he used while he was in the Senate on the Democratic ticket. Let's see here. Somebody saying Trump 2024. Matt says he is a she. Jay says Michelle Obama. Cat Scratch says pray for Texas. Reliable Prepper has got Trump faces. Cat Scratch says pray for America. Obama 2024 says Miguel. Yeah, absolutely incredible, you guys. So we will see. I will keep you up to date. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you haven't done so yet already. We've got over 3,000 people live with me in the room. 1,642 likes. Can I get another 60 likes from people that haven't done so yet? It just helps spread this out further. That would take us up to 1,700 likes. That would be awesome. Braveheart 305 says Steve Ram, President 2024. Thanks for the endorsement, Braveheart. I appreciate that. Joe Biden is more confused than Michelle Obama, says Cat Scratch. You can't beat the Obamas, says Alex Smith. They're saying that they're pulling the strings. But Obama also is, really strongly tied to Pelosi. And also Chuck Schumer, they're saying, is with them. So, man, you guys, I don't know. I would not be surprised to see here very soon an announcement coming out from Michelle Obama. They're saying the Obamas are back, taking the stage, the front, spotlight, and they're running things. And they're coming out and saying, we want to open contest. And if that is the case, we're going to see if there is an open contest, it makes me think that what is coming out with the rumors about Obama pushing things around behind the scenes is true. And then if that is the case, I then think that the rumors are probably true too, that Michelle Obama is going to be making her debut here very soon. Man, let me know your thoughts. And let me ask you this. If Michelle Obama enters and they are saying that she is the one that resonates with the Democratic Party the most, that could potentially beat Trump, do you think that she beats Trump? Not who do you want to win, who do you think will win? Do you think that Michelle Obama will beat Trump? If you think that Michelle Obama will beat Trump. No, listen, if you think Trump will win, put 45. If you think Michelle Obama would win, put 47. I see 45s pouring in. 45. I see some 47s. I see some people saying Michelle Obama will beat Trump. And according to the polls, they're saying that she is the one that could do it, that she is the only one the Democrats got that they think right now could do it, that if Michelle Obama emerged, that she could beat Trump on the ticket. Wow. Yeah, I'm seeing 45s and 47s rolling in. And again, not who do you want to win? Who do you think would win? Because the base of the left, the Democrats, they're saying support Michelle strong, that they, the Obamas, they love the Obamas. Who do you think? Do the Democrats love Obama more than the Republicans love Trump? That's really what the question is. If you think that the Republicans love Trump more, then it would be a 45. If you think the Democrats love Michelle Obama more, then it would be a 47. So it's going to be a tough one. All I can say is that whoever you want to see, you have got to show up at the polls this year. There's got to be a record turnout because this is history in the making. We've seen an assassination attempt against a former president. I was talking to somebody at church today, and they were like, I've never in my lifetime seen an assassination attempt on a U.S. president, a former U.S. president. They're like, I'm witnessing history. And then now Biden announcing he's stepping down. Absolutely incredible, you guys. I'm not really sure what's going to happen next, where we go from here, how things are going to be unfolding. But whatever does, I will make sure that I keep you guys up to date here on the channel, because this is absolutely incredible. And this is just the beginning. Make no mistake. It's going down. It's already going down, but it's just getting started. It is July 21st, and we've got a long ways till November. Who knows what is going to be taking place between now and then? I will keep you guys up to date every step of the way. Do me a favor, hit that like button. If I could get 140 more likes, we'd have 2,000 likes while we're live. It just helps the channel, spreads it out. I appreciate it. Also, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to stay up to date. Make sure you're staying subscribed. Had so many people reach out to me on my Instagram, which is SteveRam3, saying, Steve, I subscribed, and I thought I was subscribed. I didn't unsubscribe, and it shows I'm unsubscribed. YouTube unsubscribing people for some reason. I think they think that people are bots. So make sure you're staying subscribed. And if you turn on the notification bell, that will also help you to stay subscribed, I believe, if you're turning on notifications. So like I said, as stuff comes up, though, I'll keep you guys up to date. And again, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a blessed night. It's already 10:30. I better get ready for bed. But tomorrow is that speech from Kamala. I will let you guys know everything as it unfolds. Hit the like button, subscribe, resources linked down below, and we're going to be seeing where we go from here. Take care, you guys. God bless. This is Steve.